Hi Cancer, so I'm going to do your month of May reading. Find out what's in store in your energy, your career, relationships, and what's hidden from you that you're not aware of. There will be a part 2 in subscription, and that will cover who's coming towards you, their feelings, intentions, actions, and the outcome of the month. If you want to inquire about a personal reading with myself, please click the link under my bio, or it'll be in description over on YouTube. Right, Cancer. Let's do May. Cancer's reading for May, please. First card is do nothing. Somebody else had this card in the week. I can't remember who it was. Don't know. So do nothing. So your first card is do nothing for the month of May. That's great, isn't it? Just put your feet up, you know. So let's have a look, Cancer. Oh, I got this one in my Pisces reading, and it says you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. That's gorgeous energy. So you are good enough. Okay, do nothing. So there could be something that you feel like you need to take action on, but they're asking you, no, just do nothing about it. You're good enough as you are, or whatever it might be. So I do like that energy, Cancer. Let's have a look what's going on in terms of your love oracle. Forgiving and learning. So as you release and heal your past, you experience more love in your present moment. So forgiving and learning. A few people, a few star signs have had this today, or over the last 2 days. I don't know whether it's Taurus energy, like that forgiving and learning through that Hierophant energy. We're all going through that Taurus energy at the moment, because it's just weird how we've had a lot of that. So anyway, we've got forgiving and learning, okay? Let's have a look what's going on in Cancer's energy for the month of May, please. How they're going to be feeling. Okay. What's going on in terms of career or studies or whatever you do for money? Yeah. Lovers, 2 of Cups. Okay. Love, please. Judgment. And what's hidden from you that you're not aware of? Victory. Nice. That really wanted to show you what it was. So victory is great. So someone might want to come back around at Judgment and be victorious with you. Or there's a feeling here that things are getting into some kind of alignment, and you're working through some kind of learning something, learning your lessons, researching how you feel, researching about what you need to do, whatever that might be. So let's get some clarifiers on the table and find out a little bit more as we go. So Cancer's energy, please. Okay. Bloody love that energy. I'll tell you in a minute. Let's just get the last one. That's what you're doing. You're really putting yourself first. I absolutely adore this energy. I'm going to be honest, Cancer, because it feels to me like that's why you are good enough, and that's why you should do nothing like the Hermit does. And it feels like you're very strong, like extremely focused on caring for you and caring, and you're your own wish fulfillment, if that makes sense. I know you're trying to look at it or work out what to do, and that's why you're in the Hermit as well, because you are gaining some insight or clarity, or I don't know, you're learning something. You're gaining some you're doing shadow work, or you're doing something that's going to help you solo, and you know you need to do it because it's that 9 of Cups attached to it. So there's 9 of Cups, which means you loving yourself, because 9s in tarot, in our own energy, is about loving ourselves. And then you've got that focus of that King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But for you and your energy, that's you being focused, analytical, in control, great communicator, that kind of energy in the month of May. But you're still doing it with that care of that love for yourself. You're giving back to yourself a lot there this month in May. I love that energy. Maybe that's why you need to do nothing, because it's all getting the momentum is growing for you. Wow, them two, it's just so weird how it's come out. Anyway, so Cancer, what's going on in your career? It's just all through your reading. It's like you know your worth so badly, and you're balancing yourself out and collaborating. So there's a collaboration here, and there's you putting your boundary up. So it could be that you've got your defences up, and there's other people involved or whatever that might be. But on the contrary, I really believe it's like you knowing your worth and setting some boundary in play. You're collaborating or building on something to get something balanced in your career. That Two of Cups could be you aligning to something that you love in your career, or that is meant for you. You know, it's a soul connection to your career. So there's something that you're trying to balance out there, and you're kind of pushing forward with that worth card, and that's why you might be focused in that King of Swords. It feels to me like you were going on a direction and you know exactly where you need to be in May. Yep. Let's get 2 more cards for your career, please. I love that energy. World, closing out old cycles, beginning new cycles. And there's a fear of closing out a cycle here, but it's time. Maybe that's what you're focused and you're working through that. It's like you really want to close out an old cycle here. Or there's a new beginning for you, but you need to close out an old situation that's a bit of a battle. And you know your worth on it. You need to balance that out or something along them lines. It could be that you're closing out an old cycle that's already needed to be closed out. Thank goodness, because there's been a battle attached to it. And now you feel better. And now you feel the world, there's some completion in that situation. So you feel like you've transformed with the Death and hopefully transformation. And then underneath the Death, we have got underneath what's hidden from you is the King of Pentacles. So it could be more stable energy coming forward. That's Taurus energy again. And then it's you being focused in your energy there. Now let's have a look at love. Cancer's love life, please. Yes, someone wants to have a reconciliation. Got 2 cards. Straight off the bat, no messing around. We've got Judgment and we've got 3 of Cups. Put them together, combine the 2 together. Renewal, renewal, renewal. So someone wants to renew the energy. Someone wants to celebrate after an ending. But guess what? There's a lot of fear or battle. So this person is battling with that ending. And they want to reconcile with you. Or you could want to reconcile with somebody. But that battle, that 5 of Swords there, after this ending, looks like that's the problem. You know, there's still some sort of unfinished business. There's some sort of like, sorry about my my dog. Yeah, there's some sort of like death and transformation. So something has closed out. And now someone's fearing. Right, let me just stop excuse me a moment. Sorry about that, Cancer. So we've got some balance, or someone wants to bring something back into balance. It feels similar to your career as well. And strength, holding back or being strong after an ending. That Death has come out. It could be Scorpio you're dealing with. Death and that King of Pentacles keeps coming out as well, which is really weird. So what's that all about? Wheel of Fortune coming back around. Trying to level something out here. They're holding back Leo energy, strength, trying to be strong, tame themselves. They really want to put things right, or they really want to come back into a balance, or maybe that's what you want, is to have some balance, and you're being strong about what is that boundary that you need, that you know, level playing field, because there has been a battle, or there's been some fear or a fight or self-sabotage around something. What's hidden from you that you're not aware of? You've got victory on the way. So it could be someone wants victory over you, or you're being victorious in your own energy. No, Sherlock, because we've got the Moon here. Someone is stagnant. Someone's waiting, someone's meditating, contemplating, someone feels like they're in the dark. We've got the Moon in hidden. Do you know what I mean? We've got a decision someone's trying to make towards getting victory. So there's a decision here that's still under Murky Waters. This could be you, Cancer. Still under Murky Waters about a decision that needs to be made, and you're stagnant. You might know what this decision, which way you need to go, and you're very stagnant on a situation. The outcome of what's hidden from you is that you've been under the Murky Waters. You're going to get victory. There's going to be a victory after a battle of some kind. So say, for example, it's here, or even in your job here, and you're still sat in that kind of voice. They're going to be, can I see what's going to happen? Is there going to be an end to this? Yeah, defo. There's just a bit of time to meditate, contemplate, see things from different points of view. You're okay in the Moon. That's, you're used to it, it's your card. And then we've got the Two of Wands, which do indicate that's the reason why there's a decision to be made. So there's a decision that feels, this could be someone else coming towards you, mind as well.